Sean back with another video for you guys, and in today's video what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be reviewing the brand new 2021 Ford Bronco Sport. This is the Big Ben, and I'm going to be doing a review, walk around, test drive of it for you guys. To start off the video, I have this 2021 Ford Bronco Sport, and this is the Big Ben trim, which is basically a base model of this off-road vehicle for 2021. The Ford Bronco Sport starts at about $28,160. It gets about 25 city and 28 highway for the MPGs, and it has a 1.5 liter 3-cylinder engine. The towing capacity for this vehicle is 2,000 pounds, and it has P225 65 R17 tires all around. This is that 3-cylinder 1.5 liter EcoBoost engine that pushes out the 181 horsepower 8-speed transmission as well on this vehicle. Going over the exterior of the vehicle, you can see that it has a very modern look to the front end. You have a big, huge Bronco logo on the front. You have some very modern and good looking daytime running lights and LED headlamps. You do have fog lights on the front bumper. Another thing I find pretty cool is actually the hood. It kind of gives it a muscular look, a more aggressive look up top. So you can see there's kind of like 2 humps right here, so it kind of curves like that. I find that pretty cool too. And shout out to Mossy Ford of Pacific Beach in San Diego for supplying me with the Ford Bronco for today's review. As I mentioned before, this is the Big Ben, so it's like a very base model of the Ford Bronco Sport. The wheels and tires of the vehicle, it is riding on Pro Contact Continental tires, and these are 17-inch wheels that you're looking at right there. And then looking at the low side profile, you have a nice side blade, and some of the details there is that it's kind of like curved. It gives it kind of an aggressive look from the sides. Same wheels in the rear, 17-inch wheels, and the same Pro Contact Continental tires. All around the vehicle, there's also these molded fenders, which kind of makes it look modern, if that makes sense. And walking around to the back, you have a really huge Bronco Sport logo in white, and you have these really modern LED tail lights, which look pretty good on these newer vehicles. Some features on this vehicle to note is that on the rear tailgate there are 2 different openings, so you can open the whole tailgate as a whole, or you can open just the glass. So I can demonstrate that for you. I think that's pretty cool. And then you close it right back, and you could also open the whole door, which now shows you all the storage space in the back of the Ford Bronco. And the mat or the material on the flooring in the rear space is kind of like a hard, rugged material, so it can't get damaged. It could probably get scratched, but it won't get damaged. As well as the seat back has these same rugged, but on the seat it's actually a rug, like it's a mat, so you can actually pull it, you could actually take it off. Keep in mind that this is not the biggest SUV. This is more of a compact size SUV that you can fit 5 people in. So in the rear storage, you do get a 12-volt outlet here. You do have some hooks to hang like maybe grocery bags. You have actually 4, so you have 1 here, 1 here, 1 there, and 1 there. You do have some lights in here, so if you press this button, you get some lights on the tailgate. So let's say you're bringing in groceries late at night and you need to see whatever it is that's down there. You could even adjust these lights. You could even adjust these lights to wherever you want them. So I think that's a pretty cool detail that they added in this vehicle. You do get a spare tire. Now it might be a donut spare. It doesn't look like a full size, and this thing doesn't actually lift up all the way because you have to slide it out, right? This exterior on the new Ford Bronco is called Kodiak Brown Metallic. I'm not sure if you can see it, but up close there's like a lot of sparkles in the paint There's not a lot of sunlight here, so don't worry about it. There is blind spot detection and warning here on the mirrors, as you can see. And this is just another look of the vehicle as a whole. Take a look at that front end. Just looks so good with these LEDs, daytime running lights, and the HID headlamps. Now, looking at the doors on the vehicle, you do have some plastic door handles. You have your main door functions such as your unlock and lock button. You do have your window switches here, mirror switches as well, and your window do not open switch as well. Down here you do have a bottle holder, 2 bottle holders actually. The sound system is not branded, it does not say which one it is. And as you look on the door sill, big Bronco sign in the plastic material. I'm just gonna get it over with and say the name of the color of this interior. It is called Medium Dark Slate Unique CL. That's what it says on the window sticker, so I just wanted to get it out the way so I won't forget how to say the whole name. It's actually really comfortable. The seats are soft and it feels like better quality in here. The steering wheel feels nice and solid. You have the Bronco horse logo right in the center. This one you do have your end call button, answer call button, menu, your OK back button, and your voice activation. You do have all your volume controls, cruise controls as well. So this, even though this one is a basic model, it's not really lacking too many features. Probably the only thing that it's lacking is a more higher quality interior with maybe leather. This one is not equipped with paddle shifters, although some of them do come with paddle shifters. I think those are the higher trim. And on the side of the steering wheel, you do have your light controls. You have your tailgate control back here, and the brightness of the dash for right here. As you can see, there's a nice touchscreen display here. Since this is a brand new vehicle, there's nothing much on it to show, just the radio. You have some settings with your phone, Bluetooth, sound, clock, and information, and some other stuff in here. So it's nice and responsive. It's definitely a more updated system, so it feels like some good quality. You do have your stop start button, a small cubby storage space right here, and actually the dash feels like some soft touch material. Actually up here it's more hard, over here it's a little softer, but down here the dash is really soft for the most part. And below that you have all your climate control, and you have like a digital readout on this one, and this one is a regular fan speed, and it's rubberized, so it feels really good in the hand. Down here you do have some more storage cubby space. You do have a USB port, you have a USB Type-C, you have a cigarette lighter, 2 cup holders, right? This one does not light up or anything cool like that. You have an electronic parking brake. It's activated right now. And you do have a turn dial for the shifter, which is pretty cool. Also, you do get a mode select button right here. It says GOAT modes. Now let me give you guys a quick startup of the Ford Bronco Sport. Let me give you guys a few revs to hear how it sounds. That actually sounds pretty cool. And it's really quiet. It's a really small displacement engine. This is what the gauges look like. Nice coloration on it, nice blue, some nice dark reds as well. Testing out the audio in here, this is how it sounds. So it has some pretty good bass in it, and it sounds pretty clear, so I would say it's a pretty decent sound system, although it's unbranded. Now going for a test drive. I do have it in drive on the rotary selector, and I do have it in sport. You probably can't see it now, but let me disengage the electronic parking brake, and now we could take off once this other truck goes. This vehicle does ride really smooth. It soaks up the bumps really nice, which is a good feature in any vehicle. The engine is really quiet, like you literally don't hear it at all. That's what you get when you get a 3-cylinder 1.5 liter engine. But it's really comfortable overall. This is a light off-road vehicle, so you could do some light off-roading, and it does have street tires on it, but you could do some really light off-road in it. So let's take it on the main road and kind of give it a little bit of acceleration. So it gets up and goes pretty good too. It's not the most powerful engine, but you know, newer vehicles tend to have some get up and go power in them. In terms of the visibility, you have some really good visibility from the front and the sides. Check that out. And then the rear view is not bad at all. If you look back, you can see right out of the rear and right out of the sides as well. So visibility is not an issue. The mirrors, the side mirrors, are decent size as well, so there's no complaints there. You could actually hear a really nice blow-off noise in the turbo. This is a turbocharged engine. Another feature I forgot to mention that this vehicle has is start and stop. So when you stop at a stoplight, it completely shuts off, and that's all to save fuel, which is pretty cool again. If you did like what you've seen in today's video, my review of the 2021 Ford Bronco Sport, leave a like, leave a comment, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos to come in the future, and I'll see you in another video. Thank you for watching.